Hey, it's Shelly from Best Buy's blog. I've been taking a look at the Samsung smart monitors. I've taken a look at the Samsung M5, the Samsung M7, and the Samsung M8 smart monitor. A smart monitor is actually more than just a monitor. It's a hybrid TV monitor. So all three of these monitors have the Samsung TV operating system loaded onto them. So they're actually more than just something that you can plug your computer into. You can use them as a TV. One of the reasons why it's so simple to use the 32-inch Samsung M8 as a television is that the stand is actually a sliding stand, so you can slide it up or down depending on how you're using it. And if you slide it down, you can see that it is in more of a TV position. The stand actually kind of fades away in this position, and you could easily place this on an entertainment unit or a bookshelf and use it as a television. So the Samsung M8 and the Samsung M7 are 32 inches. The Samsung M8 is white and has a white stand, and the Samsung M7 is black with a black stand. The M7 actually looks more like a computer monitor than the M8, but they're both have an ultra wide screen and they both have 4K resolution. The Samsung M5 also looks more like a computer monitor, but it has an ultra wide screen and it has a 1080p resolution. The Samsung M5 is a 27-inch monitor. Before I look at the monitors individually, I'm going to highlight a few of the key similarities between all three. All three have a 60 hertz refresh rate as well as a 4 millisecond delay, so you can use them for gaming or PC gaming or console gaming or anything that you'd like to, and there's very minimal delay. Each comes with a remote control, and that remote control controls everything on the monitor. And so you can use it as a TV from across the room and change the channels, and you've got your remote control. You don't have to get up and go to your monitor. They all have a 178-degree vertical and horizontal viewing angle. So basically any angle that you look at these monitors, it looks great. And they all have adaptive picture and adaptive sound, so it will base the brightness level of the monitor on the room, and the audio will adjust based on what you're watching. To test out the Samsung M8, we plugged it into our PlayStation 5. It's nice that this monitor TV hybrid will come with an included HDMI to mini HDMI cable because there are no HDMI ports on the back of this monitor. Prior to this, we'd only used the PlayStation 5 with our 4K TV, so it was so nice to see this on a monitor that was more portable and smaller and actually could double as a computer monitor at the same time. With that ultra wide screen, you don't really feel like you're missing out on anything at all. You have the 4K resolution as well as game mode on this monitor that will auto adjust all of your settings for the console that you're using. All three of the Samsung smart monitors can also auto detect. So the second that you plug in your console, it picks it up and recognizes it, and then it will add an icon or an app on the main screen in the Samsung Smart Hub where you can just click on it, and anytime that it's turned on, you can use it immediately. Here's a look at a few of the options that you can choose from the main menu, and as you can see that you can adjust all of your settings just like you would any other monitor. Like a lot of the gaming TVs that you'll see right now, the Samsung M8 offers you a game bar, as does the M7, and you can access the game bar on the remote control, or you can sort it through the menu here, and then you can just choose the best settings and dial in the best settings that you'd like, or you can just use game mode settings and let the monitor optimize your gaming experience for you. And although it's only 60 hertz refresh rate, gaming with a PS5 on the M8 was a seamless and amazing experience. Even first-person shooter games held up on this monitor. Everything is crisp and clear, and it makes a huge difference to have that 4K resolution when gaming on the PS5. But Samsung smart monitors aren't just for gaming. You can, as I've mentioned before, you can use this as a television. It has the Samsung operating system. That's the same operating system they use on all of their TVs. And you can access all sorts of different apps. So any app that you'll put on your smart TV, you can put on your Samsung smart monitor. You can use the Samsung M8 or any of the other Samsung smart monitors as a smart home hub. It supports voice control as well as has onboard assistants like Bixby so that you can tag all of your smart home devices, your Samsung smart home devices together and control them via the screen. On the left-hand side of the main screen, you're going to see a few options, and one of them is your workspace. So when you click on that, you have so many different options. And one of the coolest things about the Samsung smart monitors is how they let you use your phone, if you have a Samsung phone, as a PC. It can also connect you to all of your Microsoft apps, and so you can have a completely PC-less experience. You don't even have to plug in your computer to this monitor, and it can access your Word documents, your Excel files, and you can use them all online via the browser. I generally use Macs as a MacBook as a work computer. So this will connect to my MacBook and it will double as a second screen. So I just get a larger screen for my MacBook. But the key thing to keep in mind here is whether you plug your PC in or not, it's a completely seamless experience. And even more so if you have a Samsung smartphone, because then you can just connect your phone and use your phone on the larger screen. It also has Apple AirPlay too. All three smart monitors have that. So anything that I wanted to stream off of my iPhone, I could easily do that. All I had to do was tap AirPlay and it will connect immediately to the monitor. Here's a look at all three monitors together. I have the Samsung TV Plus guide streaming on the Samsung M5, and you can see it looks a lot like a cable TV guide. It's super easy to use. There's over 200 channels of free content, so you can just watch whatever you'd like to, or you could plug in your cable box if you'd like to do that, or you could just stream online. And here's a quick clip of the audio and what it sounds like. If you're just using it as a computer monitor or a gaming console monitor, then the sound quality is decent. It has two 5-watt speakers, they all do. But if you want to use it as a TV, I would probably plug in a small sound bar and then you would get the most from the monitor as a TV. All three are so thin and have a practically bezel-less design, so it's very immersive no matter what you're watching. We mainly tested out the Samsung M7 as a gaming computer monitor, and it really did hold up great for online streaming games. Even with a lower budget graphics card, which is what's in this PC currently, it's still, the color is still pops and it still looks great. It also has a 4 millisecond response rate, so you don't have to worry about lag or delay in games like this. Both sit on stands that are easy to tilt or pivot depending on what you'd like to do, and they all have the same features as the Samsung M8, just a few different options. So on the back of both of these, there's HDMI ports and USB ports as opposed to the strictly micro HDMI. They use USB-C. There are ports for USB-C, so you can just plug in your phone if you'd like to charge it or whatever else you'd like to plug in. And you just have a TV that would actually double as a PC, or you could use with your gaming consoles or anything. They're all three are extremely versatile smart monitors. I've just touched on a few things that I loved about the Samsung smart monitors, but as you can see, they're very user-friendly, very versatile monitors, and they're not just monitors. They're more of a entertainment system so that, you know, you don't have to choose between a TV and a monitor. You've got the best of both worlds. If I had to choose between the three smart monitors, I would choose the Samsung M8 just for the fact that I absolutely love the sliding stand and the white design. That's it for my look at the Samsung smart monitors, the Samsung M5, M7, and Samsung M8. You can see my full written review on Best Buy's blog. Thanks for watching.